Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. It's another sit at home, another Monday, and a lot of information reaching us is that a lot of businessmen, especially in Southeast, are thinking of doing this in order to keep their businesses alive. This is quite an interesting one, sad but unfortunate. Before going to the news report to find out what the Igbo traders are thinking of doing right now, with the continuous sitting at home and with the threat that there may likely be a 1 month sit at home if Nnamdi Kanu is not produced come on the 21st of October 2021, then that means they're actually looking at the 1 month sit at home. Like and subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you'll see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Let's go straight into the news. Well, businesses are being relocated from Southeast. The commissioner hinted that businesses were relocating from the Southeast region. I quote him, say, I may not have the data, but it is obvious that when there are security challenges, people begin to take different decisions. So nobody can say it's not possible that a lot of persons, for a strange happening, that must have left the region. It is possible because people look for environments where their business are secured. We are no longer assuring our investors that kind of security that we need to have. Southeast used to be exceptional in terms of investment designation. Southeast is notable for a peaceful coexistence. This is completely strange to our culture. This is completely strange to our environment. This is completely strange to the known ideology of the Southeast. So it is possible that a lot of businesses are leaving. Imagine some banks closing up for a whole day or 3 times in a week. So it is possible that a lot of businesses may have considered looking for another safer region, even closing some branches. And I think the earlier we address that, the better for us, the commissioner further said. In Enugu, the same story is in Enugu State, where one of our respondents quoted the Apex Igbo Cultural Socio-Cultural Group, that's Ohanes Ndibo, as pleading that an end should be made to the sit-at-home order. Ohanes National Publicity Secretary Chief Alex Obonaya said if IPOB failed to stop the order, they might lose the respect and solidarity of Igbo people, pointing out that the leader Kanu loves the people and would not want Igbo land to suffer unduly. I do not think IPOB, which Nnamdi Kanu represents, would like to inflict hardship and injuries on Ndibo. They would be playing into the hands of the hoodlums. Even when IPB has suspended the weekly sit-at-home order, some hoodlums hijacked it and went on a lot of chaos and destroying Igbo property. They, IPB, will lose the solidarity and sympathy of the people. In the process, their sense will become questionable and become counterproductive, Obonaya said. Also making similar plea, Speaker of the State House of Assembly, Chief Edward Ubosi, urged IPOB to let go of the order to save Igbo people from hunger and starvation, noting that many depended on daily sales and services to survive. It is necessary to note that the sit-at-home exercise being embarked upon in the Southeast Zone is a great disservice to our people. This is because our people, who mainly depend on buying and selling, can no longer move about to fend for themselves. This is a time, this is an equipment, the lawmaker said. However, many continue to comply with the order for fear of being injured or maimed. Me, go to the market. I will not go to market until this thing is over. I know that I'm losing money anytime I did not go, but I will not go out and risk my life. James Oko, a trader who deals with foodstuff at Gariki Market, Enugu, said. On the effects of the order, a former Minister of Power, Chief Professor Chinedu Nebo, said, I foresee a lot of chaos. Criminals have been posting names on social media who are abroad causing trouble in Igbo land. I foresee a lot of chaos going on in Igbo land. Sit-at-home order today, sit-at-home order tomorrow. What for? Who are those suffering these things? Is it not my people, our people? When I talk, they said I should concentrate on preaching the gospel, said the Roman Catholic Bishop of Nsukka Diocese, Bishop Godfrey Igwe Ona. In Imo, like all other states in the region, the weekly protest has continued to render all commercial banks, shopping malls, markets, and business centers in Imo State inactive. A staff of one of the banks along Bank Road in Owerri, the state capital, who pleaded anonymity, said the protest has really affected bank businesses, in particular particular and the country's economy in general, as the usual turnover is not recorded. Since that started, the normal business atmosphere has disappeared as they open towards afternoon. Sometimes I don't even open at all, and some other times for fear of their facilities being destroyed. Lack of security from the state government has made it difficult to open. We feel that the government cannot provide enough security with which to fight for us when they come to enforce the order. So as a result, we prefer to lock up everywhere till the next day, and this makes our customers patronize point on sale as POS operators scatter all over the place. This situation also makes us to have an uncontrollable mammon crowd every Tuesday, which slows down business even at our automated teller machines, that's ATMs. In the same vein, traders in the market and other business centers also suffered similar economic losses resulting from lockdown. For Madam Oluchi, who deals in rice and beans in cups and paint containers at the World Bank Market Owerri, replenishing their stock has become difficult. Also for Uche, Toyota spare part dealer at Alaba Market at Nzeke, at Nazi, most of his customers come on Mondays. This means the SitAtHome has taken my customers and the money which should have gone into my pocket on that day. I suggest we re-strategize for a better protest which will not affect our businesses as Ndibo. You know we have families that we cater for, he said. Same pains are also shared by operators of commercial vehicles, commuters, as well as residents, just as education, which is the greatest industry in the state, continues to suffer. For instance, a parent, James Ajumiwe, had complained about how his wards missed their English papers during one of the national examinations. Way forward. On the way forward, Honorable Vincent Anthony Ubani, Director General, Nigerian Corporate Social Responsibility Fund, said all states in the region should allow the youth and the people's choice to prevail against the wishes of the few. Ubani also appealed to the federal government to fast-track the release of the detained IPOB leader and other Nigerians illegally held hostage by the Nigerian security apparatus. Well, they condemning the ugly scenario. The Southeast Igbo youth stakeholders said the order was negatively affecting lives and properties and socio-economic well-being of the people. The youth, through the spokesman Mazi Chukwuma Akpalizeku, observed that the challenges facing the region cannot be divorced from the angers of the youth against the system and leadership, and appealed for a larger stakeholders meeting where all would brainstorm on ways forward. Similarly, leaders of Ohanese Ndibo Worldwide and Anambra State Association of Town Unions, as ASATU, at a recent joint press conference, urged the federal government to listen to the voices of the people as it becomes difficult for the elders to control the youth due to the perceived inequality meted out on the Southeast people. National Vice President of Ohanese Ndibo Worldwide, Chief Damian Okeke Ogani, and his Asatu counterpart, Chief Titus Akbudo, also sought release of Kanu and need for all regions in the country to be respected and treated equally. The religious institutions have also resorted to prayers at their various churches for an end to the mayhem and peaceful Anambra State November 6th governorship election. Wow, let's put in that comment section. They've all said it all. Sit at home order, everybody's actually speaking up in one voice. Let's interact. What's your take?